Yo guys, what is going on? It is your boy Nick from the Foot Market. I hope everybody's having a banging day. I just rolled out of bed, so you guys know. I'm sorry so much, man, about no upload yesterday. You guys know I upload like daily. We just had like 5 uploads on like Wednesday and Thursday, and honestly, I had a big stream over on Twitch yesterday. You guys know I stream on Twitch like every day, so we did like a 6-hour stream on Twitch for Scream yesterday. And honestly, there were some things that I wasn't happy about that EA did. If you guys don't know about it. One of the pro players, Kurt, got banned, which is, it's alright. It just stands for a bigger meaning, and I don't appreciate that from EA. And also, they did some weird thing yesterday where the price ranges were like, and I'm not salty about it. I just think it's really not that fair. They set a bunch of minimum prices, like for Caceres at 30K. So people went and invested at 30K because that was the discard price. And then they ended up changing the price range after like 2 hours of people investing, and then the car went down to a minimum of 9,000. So then the car dropped to about 20K. So like everybody who bought it lost coins. So I just like wasn't in the mood when I got off the stream to get an upload up yesterday. I just like, you know what I'm saying, guys? When you're just kind of not in the mood for something. So I want to bring you guys good content, and I'm very focused on that. So here we are today, and today I'm going to be talking about Scream cards with you guys because a lot of them are weird in price right now, and I want to discuss them, as well as I want to share this with you guys. If you haven't seen it on my Twitter already, last night I pulled off one of the best the best purchases I've ever made. I bought Raul on the 59th minute for 1.099 million coins, and I'm just flexing for a little. And I sold it for $19.95, so I made like 800K on it after tax. It was an unbelievable deal. So I have a Scream team for you guys, and I want to talk about these cards and like the value of them and kind of how they work. If you guys enjoy the video today, give me a thumbs up. I think I'm going to double upload today. I'm not positive, but I think we're going to go with a double upload. So we're going to just talk in general about Scream cards and then what I think for them moving forward and give you guys some information on them. So just to clear up, I have a concept squad of the majority of the ones that I wanted to look at, but I wanted to clear up some things for you guys. If you guys were still a little bit confused about Scream, because I think it's important that you guys know what they are. So they're shape-shifting cards. So they have a +1 overall rating, and they all have 290 rated statistics. So all these players have 290 rated statistics right now, and I'll go through and show you guys them right now. So that's the boost. This year, there's not going to be like some boost like in previous years. They would get boosted like crazy. That's not going to happen this year. It's very different. They have 290 rated statistics, and that's it. So these cards are in packs until November 1st. So investment-wise, we're going to wait it out for a while, guys, because they're in packs for another 10 days or so. Just so you guys know, they're going to be like rotating almost like they're going to be rotating. We don't have an actual time on like how often they're going to be rotating, but they're going to be rotating, I guess, like whenever EA feels like it. There's no set time as to when they're rotating, but what I'll do is I'll give you guys an example. So like Mario Balotelli, right? Like 90 dribbling, 90 defending. This may at some point be a card that's 90 shooting and 90 dribbling. So I don't know how to read this. Like last year we got, every time there was a full moon, right, these cards rotated. I'm wondering if that's still going to follow suit this year. Like, do these cards rotate when there's a full moon? I guess maybe that's the way it's going to go this year. I'm not positive, but that could be the way that these cards are fluctuating. Maybe it's going to be when the full moon happens, like last year, the cards got boosted. Maybe this year, that's when the cards change to another 90 rated statistic. Overall, guys, you guys know I'm super positive and try to bring you guys good content. Not a lot of these cards are usable. So I don't really feel like there's too much to do with these cards in terms of long-term investments where, like, you know, this team of the week, we can look at, this team of the week, guys, we can look at, I don't know, like Van Dijk or Arnautovic as players that are, you know, as players that are very, very investable over time. But what I will tell you guys is it's very interesting about these cards is that they said that there's going to be 2 Scream SBCs and 1 SBC through weekly objectives. So there's going to be 2 guaranteed Scream SBCs, which are player SBCs. There's going to be player SBCs that are coming out. So there's going to be 2 players that are going to be coming out into SBCs that you guys can complete. So what I want to advise in this investment video, right, is that if any of these cards go down to discard, you got to buy them. And I don't think they are. From the looks of it, if you go on to flip in really quick with me, it doesn't look like any of them are discard. The cheapest you can get is Ochoa at 17. So I'm assuming that the discard for a lot of these cards is going to be about 15,000 coins. Now, I think there's going to be coins to be made. I'm going to wait it out a little bit because there's only 2 Scream SBCs coming, and the promo is like, I think, almost 14 days. So I'm going to wait it out a little bit. I'm not going to invest yet. I'm going to just kind of relax and not touch anything. But I think if they go down to like, I'm thinking 13, 14, 15, I'm thinking for the Scream SBCs that you're going to need a Scream card. And if you guys don't remember how that works, back in FIFA 17, there was like certain SBCs that came out that were player SBCs, like Payet got one. I think Douglas Costa got one. They were like position change players of the Scream, I believe. And that made it really interesting because I think for those you needed like Some of them you needed like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 scream cards. And I remember like way back in the day, the scream cards went like so high. Like guys, the scream cards went to like, I want to say almost like they went to like some of them went to like 300K. It was absolutely insane. They went from like minimum price to 300K. Now the price ranges were different and all that kind of stuff. But I would say that these guys will probably double if they are required. So that's a risk that you could take as we look at this video and talk about these players. Like that's a risk you guys can take. Because if they do go to 15, you're only buying 5K over the actual discard value of the player. So I don't mind you guys picking up the player if it's only 5K over. Do you guys get what I'm saying? Like I don't really think. I mean, we could go on bid really quick. Let me go see on bid right now. I want to go see on bid what this player is. Let me see what it's going for. On bid, is it 15? So it's 15 on bid. So people are bidding about 15K. Let me see if I can slide on here with a little bit of a bid. See, I think everyone's gonna be bidding. I think people are gonna bid. I think people are bidding 14K. So I think the way you guys could do it is if you want to invest. I think the way you guys can do it is like if you want to go invest, what you could do is you could just sit on a filter and try to snipe. I think that's probably what. I think that's probably what you guys could do. And I think bids are really hard to win. So I'm assuming he's about. He probably comes up. He comes up at 16K, so you can snipe him at 16K. And I'm not sure if that insta sells, so it does sell. That might be a move for you guys, just heading into these SBCs, because who knows what the SBCs are? Maybe they're gonna be like all these marquee players. I don't know. Like I have no idea. Maybe it's gonna be a big time screen player that we haven't seen yet. Like guys, I have no idea. So I'm excited though. I mean that should be exciting for you guys. Look, 11K. So these do pop up. It looks like I don't know what's going on with me, but I'm having some menu lag. I don't know what it is, but mine are not coming up that quickly, which is unlucky. Let's see, 15K, can we get one? I'm just trying to get one for my club, to be honest. 15K for me is, I'll be happy with that. That's the thing. I think people are knowing that this is a thing and that you can make some coins off it. So I think that people are already starting to stock up. Wow, I have to start Foot Champions. I have not even started. I have to buy my team. So I wanted to talk about some of these players with you guys today, and tell you guys the players that I think are going to actually be usable with certain boosts. Now, like a guy like this, like if this guy was playing in the Premier League, I would look at this guy and be like, yo, boys, like this one is amazing, right? He's got 5-star skills, 3-star weak foot, 5'8", but he's got a crazy card. Like with that 90 dribbling, he's got 99 agility and 98 balance. Like that's pretty sick. But he's not playing in the Premier League, so or like a top 5 league. So this guy is interesting, but like the problem with this guy is that I still feel like his like one of his physical or defending stats, like regardless when he gets boosted, is going to be too low. So that's where I'm looking at this. This one is really interesting. I think if Caceres gets the boost of 90 pace and 90 defending, he's going to be really, really good. Or 90 pace and 90 physical. So that's going to be something that I would keep your eyes on. Like I think the way that we're going to have to invest in these cards is like you may have to just kind of stock up on these cards when they get a bad boost. Because I guess when they get a bad boost, that's when they're going to be lowest in value. So like for Caceres, right? When he gets like 90 passing and maybe 90 shooting, that's going to be probably his worst boost. He's in one of his probably worst boost forms right now because he's a center back. So I would definitely keep a look at that. But like when Rafinha, right? Rafinha's a Bayern right back. If he gets 90 pace and 90 defending, like that's going to be really OP. So you're going to see this card jump in value when that happens. Mascherano looks really, really crazy in this kind of form of a boost. Like as a center mid, Mascherano right now is what price? 40,000 coins. I know he's playing in the Chinese Super League, but this boost variant looks freaking insane. 90 pace, 90 shooting, 80 defending, 77 physical. So this looks like a crazy, crazy, crazy boost. I don't know what to tell you here. This looks really, really good. To me, at least. That looks like a very good format of his boost. It's just weird. Some of the statistics I don't understand. I think if Verratti gets a boost to like 90 pace, I think like 90 pace, he'd have to have the 90 pace and 90 physical because Verratti's very tiny. So I think that's when Verratti would become OP. It's very interesting to see. I don't know how often these are going to get boosted. My theory is that it's going to happen with the full moons. That's my theory. The full moons is going to be when these cards get boosted. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I mean, I'm not sure. Kalu, not really looking into. Again, Pepe's like in a definitely an off league. I think if Forsberg gets that combination of 90 pace and 90 shooting, this is going to be very, very good. 90 pace and 90 shooting is probably what you're going to need for Forsberg to jump up in value. Again, Forsberg's 52K as it is right now. A lot of these cards are basically like informs right now with just... They're like informs right now with 290 stats. That's what it is. They've got a +1 overall, and they're like informs with 290 stats. So that's to kind of, hopefully to help you guys a little bit. I just don't understand. Some of the prices I don't understand, but what I will tell you is Calhanoglu is going to be really good when he gets... If Calhanoglu gets 90 pace and 90 shooting, this card's going to jump big time. Because this guy has 4-star, 4-star, and that's a Serie A left mid. And I think that behind Douglas Costa and Perisic, like there's not really much of a third because Felipe Anderson left. So I would say that that's actually a pretty good. That's going to be a pretty good look. We'll see where that goes. This Denayer card is very interesting. I think if Denayer gets like 90 pace and 90 physical, this will be a very good card. So this will jump up in value. As for like short-term moves, like what to do right now, not much. I wouldn't do much right now, honestly. That's like just my honest opinion. I wouldn't do much with these Scream cards right now. I don't think you do much. I think you just kind of watch and monitor them because you guys have to understand that they're in packs for so long. Like 2 weeks in packs means that there's a recipe for you guys to like get these at a lot lower of a price. It's just all about getting the cheap ones before that first SBC drops because I do think they will be needed. And I think that that's something that EA will. I think it's something that I'm reading into EA, and that's totally what they're going to do. I'm not looking at this guy, Ampadu, at all. Like literally, I'm not looking at this guy at all. I don't think that guy's usable in any kind of boost variant because he's got such low physical and defending and pace that he's got 3 terrible stats as a center back. So only 290s can cover. You can't cover all 3 with 290 stats, if you guys get what I'm saying. Diego Costa looks fantastic. Costa and Mandzukic are really expensive right now because they're actually beast cards. So I don't know with Costa. I would probably stay away for now. But I think Costa for me is interesting because we have to see like that card could be more valuable over time if he doesn't end up getting informs this year. That's going to be a big deal. If he does not get informs this year, that card is going to have a higher value. Then you have Troy Deeney, who's not relevant at all to me as a screen boost guy. It's just not something I'm looking at. Shaqiri for me is very, very interesting. Shaqiri's about 100K right now. I think if Shaqiri drops down to like, if we get him a lot lower and we get the variant of Shaqiri with 90 plus pace, well, if we get the variant of Shaqiri with 90 pace and 90 shooting, that's going to be really overpowered. So we're going to have to look at Shaqiri then as definitely a pickup if he does get that version / combination of pace and shooting. Like, that's how I feel. I feel like if he gets that version and combination of pace and shooting, that card's going to be really OP. Fellaini, I would say if Fellaini gets 90 pace and 90 defending, he's going to be really overpowered. And I think Fellaini right now is not much in value. Fellaini's only 50,000 coins. So I think if you get that combination of Fellaini and shooting, Fellaini of defending and pace, yes, his dribbling is terrible, but I think as a CDM, because he's so tall, he's 6'4", that's going to be a really overpowered card, and I think a lot of people are going to go use it. Busquets is in his best variant right now of statistics with 90 pace and 90 defending is the best you're going to get for Busquets. So Busquets, in my opinion, is not investable because I think he's going to change for the worse. So I think Busquets will actually go down in value rather than go up because right now his statistics are just poor, and that's just the nature of it. Right now, like his stats are just not good. So I see Busquets in the long term going down rather than up, if you guys get what I'm saying. So that's probably where I would say he's about 300 right now, which is really overpriced to me. I mean, all I know is, though, for real, I spoke to a few pros this weekend. They're using him in there's a big qualifier today. They're using Busquets. So I don't know if that means much. Mandzukic, I've also heard, is being used by pros right now. He's ridiculous. 90 pace, 90 shooting, 85 physical. He's about 300K, which for me in this card, that's rightful. 99 attack positioning, 96 finishing, 92 shot power, 99 volleys, 86 acceleration, 93 sprint speed, 91 heading accuracy. Strength is good without the boost. So I understand why this card is being used. Like, I understand that. Very, very, very good card. Bas Dost, again, like this is a very good card, but he's going to turn like a truck, and he's got 32 agility and 32 balance. I just don't know, regardless of how good the shooting and how good the physical goes, if that is even usable. I don't think you can use Bas Dost at that metric of statistics. I just don't think it's possible. Balotelli right now is about 130,000, which for me is pretty high. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of high. I think this card has a lot of hype right now. Besides the dynamic image, I don't think there's much going for this card as a longer term investment, even though he's got 99. So I would say for you guys, the best thing to do in the next few days is hopefully during reward sets or times when people are opening packs, maybe get some cards that are closer to discard in your club. That would be probably the best move you guys could make. Just be careful. Don't buy into Busquets at this rate. And if these are changing every single week, then you have to be careful because this would be his peak right now. His peak would be 90 pace and 90 defending. So if he drops back down to say they give him back to the 40 pace and then he's got 90 shooting and 90 passing, well, it's not going to be as good and people are not going to pay as much because people pay for pace and that's what he's got, and he's got that combined with defending. So I'm going to be on the lookout, guys, in the next 24 hours. I don't think I'm missing any, right? I just don't think there's 2 missing players, right? Perfect. So there is 2 missing players. Let me know in the comments down below. What are you guys going for? Have you guys tried any of these cards out? Let me know. I'm curious. And thank you guys for watching the video today. Look, I appreciate all of the new subs, all the support on the channel recently. You guys are much, much, much appreciated. So thank you, boys, for watching the video today, and I will see you guys in a video soon. Peace out.